which team comes out ahead after this game number 3.
Who's going to take the momentum away then as this game starts? Oh, well, certainly not going to be FaZe, because they've only got 3 players in the game, so it would be a little bit unfair for us to ask them to carry on. But we'll get that game back and sorted and ready to go in just a few moments' time. Hopefully we can have a full 4v4. I think it's only fair.
Only fair. I think would be the right way to handle things here. But as we talk about the teams in this map, as we said, FaZe 3-0 on Oddball so far, undefeated, and they looked so good at the qualifier. However, it is worth noting, if you didn't catch OpTic earlier this weekend on days 1 and 2 in Oddball, their rotations look fantastic. The way that they're playing Oddball, oftentimes, maybe it's Lucid or APG as the last player alive, but they are still rotating and picking up tons of time, long enough for their teammates to respawn and continue the hold. So the objective gameplay from the side of OpTic Gaming has been nothing short of incredible.
And that's what they're playing for, that trophy on the stage right there, glistening away. And it's the perfect thing just to look over to, maybe when the momentum starts to slip away from you, maybe when a few points and games start to slip out of your hands. That's why you're here. That's the hours, that's the practice, that's the VOD review, that's the tough conversations, that's the good times as well. When you look over at that trophy, and that is what it is all about for these 8 players on our stage. And I think the OpTic right now, after that bounce-back win, it wasn't just a bounce-back win, I think it was the way they won that that's just going to remind them that this is their tournament to win. This is the one where they could pull off the 3-peat too.
Right, a 50-34 win is nothing short of incredible. Like you said, against the players like FaZe Clan, it is a margin to win that game by 16 kills. They close it out, and now maybe have the momentum heading into game number 3. But as we said, that can only get you so far up against a team like FaZe. They will need to have 2 or 3 fantastic rounds of ball if they want to go ahead in the series. And we are geared up for a long, long night here at the Grand Finals, tied 1-1 heading into Oddball on Recharge.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad I wore something comfy today, because we are going to be here for quite some time. As we do finally get into map number 3, it's going to be Oddball on Recharge. First team to take home 2 rounds will be your victors and go ahead in this series. A massive opportunity here for some pretty nutty plays as well. The grapple has certainly been Renegade's best friend, but Lucid with that shock rifle is as fierce as anyone.
The key thing we're going to be looking here as we jump right into the gameplay in game number 3 is how do these teams get their breaks? That's what will decide this game. When the other team has a full setup, who's able to make the hero plays, get the damage, get the double kills to break the setups?
3 dead aside, it's a 1v1. Royal 2 versus Lucid.
No!
2 comes out on top. Big win coming in from him, and you have to wonder if they knew where the camo went. Maybe it got burnt, maybe it's still down bottom middle, or maybe it's kind of been lost track of by both teams.
Yeah, theoretically, ooh, a little stick here from Trippy as well. Good damage onto Frosty, but how about starting things off with a little 1v1 bottom middle? Feels poetic to start game 3 off in that fashion. No points on the board just yet off of the opening minute of play. Oh!
There's another 1v1, this time Lucid wins it. 2 dead for OpTic Gaming. FaZe Clan with more members on the map, but nobody being able to pick that ball up yet and get any time on until now, and that's the grapple, and that's the effect of having it in your equipment pool as opposed to your opponents. Another 1v1. Gonna be won here by Lucid as Renegade tries to make the flank onto OpTic, but FaZe Clan, they've just got to watch right now. They're all dead, and OpTic make that break.
You got to wonder at what cost. Snakebite with a really great grab of the grapple, but that opens up pipes. That exposes pipes from the side of Whirlpool, and that lets all of FaZe all of OpTic just close in on FaZe, and that hold doesn't last any more than 12 seconds.
Lucid shooting incredibly right now. 3-1 in this game, but it's the pivotal battles that he's won. The first one, Royal 2 kind of cheated a bit by beating him down. Come on, it's a straight 1v1. Let's have a pure gunfight. But apart from that, Lucid has been pretty much perfect in his shots. Decides to get out there at the moment. FaZe have control of the long haul. Doesn't want to challenge those 2 players who are up in the attic.
Lucid's so wise to know exactly when to disengage. Sometime, ooh, K's gonna get that as well. And the ball carrier as well. And this man is just playing big brain Halo, and he helps out Formal as well on the sneaky. And what was just a 1v4 turns into now a 2-man advantage for OpTic Gaming off of the solo effort from Lucid and a camo for APG.
That is a play that Lucid learned from Pistola. That's all I'm saying. We miss you, by the way, Ola. But only players like that can create something out of nothing. Just throws a sticky grenade long haul, kills one, gets more damage, survives. Ola-esque from Lucid. As now you've seen OpTic Gaming go into a commanding lead. 36 points and rising, and APG still with this camo.
APG goes for the remote detonate, which could cost him. However, good damage on Snakebite will keep him alive. He has help from Lucid as well. Camo will finally dissipate.
Frosty's got that shock rifle as well. Little flank coming in here from Trippy as well, but Not in time, and now Renegade's winning his 1v1s. OpTic Gaming 3 dead, and this is a chance now for a hold for FaZe. I'm interested to see how they actually hold this. They're going to try and hold it in long haul, try and rotate to blue, or maybe take it back to pipes.
As we said, it will come down to two things, the rotations and the breaks of those setups right away. OpTic jumps on that setup from FaZe, and FaZe will find themselves 2 dead. Frosty, though, with a chance to even things up with the shock.
Tick damage done to Formal. Formal just shouldering, though, and buying time for Trippy to get the shock rifle out of their hands. That was brilliant from Formal. It might not have seemed like a big play, but it was big enough to create the opening and the bait opportunity for his teammates to get back into the game.
Also, what a play there from Lucid to tank the damage in Hydro. He knew the ball was being rotated back, and he flies right in the base. He knows that Royal 2 is down low on the quick jump. He will get 3 dead. Renegade is your last player alive. This will mean more time on the board for OpTic Gaming.
Strange to say, but it's a slow start here for Frosty and Renegade. 3 and 7 for Frosty, Renegade 4 and 8. So the 2 players who individually have so much skill and so much ability and the numbers to back it up, OpTic are kind of stifling them right now. And that's a pattern that you really want to keep up if you're like OpTic.
Lucid stays alive as long as he can. Not easy against a player like Frosty. The shock rifle will trade hands. By the way, OpTic outslaying right now by 7, 30-23. However, 3 dead for OpTic.
Check your corners. Always got to check your corners. And Frosty almost made the mistake there. Trippy gets the trade in that position. To be fair, Frosty probably takes that. As now you're going to see the ball brought back to pipes once more. Snakebite will pick that one up. And he drops off a present to Renegade. He's got camo and he's got shock. And he's ready to add to his tally.
2 grapples as well. They don't know he's there. He gets 1, isolates the battle, and stays alive. Still has 2 grapples, shock, and camo.
Royal 2 versus Lucid. He wins that one. APG still alive, though. APG gets dealt with, and that is just brilliance from Renegade. That was just prioritization of every kill timed to perfection.
This man has taken his time. He's playing chess. As you said, everything he needed to do, he knew the exact timing that he had, and he picks apart the OpTic Gaming roster. As a result, FaZe Clan now only down by 20 points.
Good damage onto Renegade, though. He's going to slow down the hold here from FaZe Clan. Nice rotation coming in towards Elevator, though. Lucid should be dealt with by Renegade. He is. It's a killing spree now for Renegade. Trippy last alive, and he's all the way over at Tower. APG just come off spawn, and OpTic at the moment split on the map. They have to bide their time here before they formulate a push, and here comes the comeback now from FaZe.
Finally, he's taken down, but not before the game is now tied up right around the 60 mark. It's a fantastic run from FaZe off the back of the control from Renegade.
Great angles being taken here by Frosty as well. Watching that cross, another player almost gets taken down by him as well, but that's APG's last alive. And you're about to see a lead change in round number 1 here. OpTic Gaming had such a considerable advantage, but FaZe are right back into this, and now they're looking to out-rotate as well, take it back to pipes.
Snakebite tries to get the cross on bottom gold. He can't do it. Royal 2 was your last player alive. Needs to be careful here in pipes.
Plays it well enough to get a spawn by him, though, and Formal decides, you know what? This is an oddball game. I don't need to kill you. I just need to keep the ball away from you. Oh! God bless you, Lucid. God bless you, Lucid. Excuse me for challenging. Royal 2 just disperses very quickly of him. There's another one. And Royal 2 starting to warm up here, starting to go to work, and he's been a little bit quiet in the series so far.
Not even Trippy safe in the Trippy spot. He'll get taken down, and now 3 dead. Royal 2 is your last player alive, though. He needs to defend this ball at all costs, otherwise it could be the game.
Again. Oh! Takes down Formal. And that creates space enough for FaZe to get back on the map. 1 shot is all it takes. But at the moment ahead of him, FaZe just losing those individual battles, or the team battles, I said to say, the 3v3s, after Royal 2's getting his pick.
3v3 now, and Royal 2 absolutely had to hit that shot. If he didn't, this game could already be over. And we will see the ball. Not held just yet. And these next few kills will decide it.
Lucid stays alive for now. OpTic do have a narrow lead at the moment. Lucid finally taken down. Renegade with that grenade across map is going to help. Royal 2 knows so much information right now, but uncharacteristically just misses a couple of headshots you would expect him to hit on APG.
33 seconds left on the clock. Ball will be taken here by OpTic and just tossed out bottom middle. 2 still dead for FaZe. Great play.
They're just saying, come and get it. We've got control of tower, we've got control of long haul. Come and get it. You've got to kill us. You've got to come to us. Royal 2 will get 1. Can he survive, though? That's the question. Snakebite gets another, which is going to give him time to get those shields back. Where is that oddball, though? It's down bottom middle, and it's still rolling towards FaZe Clan members. Royal 2 has got such a big job to do here. Such an important impact player. If he hits a couple of shots, then FaZe have a chance. Snakebite's trying to get away with that op ball. Manages to do so. There's only 6 seconds left. Royal 2's got to do it all though. He gets one, but the break now comes in, but where's the up ball? It doesn't matter because OpTic clean up FaZe. And will take home round number 1.
Talk about the patience from OpTic Gaming. They're on that control push into Hydro, into Long Haul. They didn't panic. There was only 7 seconds left, but they knew exactly what they needed to do. And in true OpTic Gaming fashion, they close it out very calm, very collected. And they will take the first round of the game, and they'll get 2 dead as well as the camo picking up where they left off. This is dangerous from OpTic.
It's another example of how a game can change by 1 play. Royal 2 hits 2 headshots there. FaZe win it.
Right.
It really is that simple. But it just isn't that simple in these scenarios. 3 dead, by the way, for FaZe, and Trippy's having all sorts of fun. He's got camo, he's got shock, now he's on the flank. Renegade gets dealt with. 4 dead here for FaZe Clan. A full map setup and map control here with the up ball for OpTic.
Look at Trippy, he's already 21 and 14. The highest kills on FaZe Clan is 14, and Trippy is 21 and 14. Amazing game from him so far, and already leading 30-0 as well.
Nice little swap out of the up ball as well to Lucid. They've got a lead now, they're happy to play around kills with. 3 dead here for OpTic though, a really strong push coming in from FaZe. Alley-oop!
Nice talk.
Safe hands from Frosty as well. And with the shock in their hand here, Frosty now has to do what Royal 2 couldn't. Get a couple of picks with his shock rifle and hold OpTic at base.
You gotta think, not only does FaZe need a few kills here, Trippy with a really heads-up play to challenge Whirlpool. However, Frosty was aware of what the game plan was. But you gotta think, not only FaZe looking for kills, that'll help, but they also need some fire. This is exactly it. It's 4 dead. It's a perfect wipe for FaZe, and they will likely take the lead off of these points.
Frosty trying to be aggressive as well. Oh, formal. Trippy challenging bottom middle, gets stuck as well. So 3 dead again for OpTic. All of the kills contributed to by Frosty as well. APG lost life, but look at this spawn coming in from formal. They forgot to block the elevator spawns, and now you're going to see FaZe Clan have to make a play off the back of that. They rotate to long haul. It looks like they've read the play well.
Undoubtedly great communication from OpTic Gaming, knowing exactly where that player was weak. Formal gets the top LE right away to clean up the kill, and now here comes Trippy. 3 grapples in the pocket as well.
23 kills for Trippy. Formal pockets the camo, and OpTic might go into a lead off the back of this as well. Ball is down at blue. As Formal now is left just with Lucid to help. Snakebite gets spotted out. Formal trying to escape right now. He gets chased down. 3 dead for OpTic. Brilliance again from FaZe. Snakebite, even though he's getting older in years, the eyes are still pretty good.
The eyes are good. He eagle-eyes the camo. There, Formal not able to make a play. Snakebite also going to go for the safe, cautious play. It's an early play ball. Love to see that from Snakebite. He's not going to make that mistake. And even though FaZe find themselves 2 dead, they do have a 13-point lead.
OpTic straight on that op ball though. Little trade comes in on the batteries, which means that there's not going to be a huge amount of time to be picked up. Whatever happens here, Renegade's going to aggressively push, and Trippy gets dealt with. First pick goes in the favor of FaZe Clan. They're trying to force this back to blue, maybe just to get a play ball. Really smart play actually from OpTic, just to make sure they got that ball off the map and have time to get back on it themselves. Renegade with the grapple. Is he going to go to grab that ball, or is he just going to try and pick up the kill here on Trippy? This is confidence personified, by the way. Who does that? Who does that?
Love that play. He knew the pipes push was coming in, so how about he grapples around Whirlpool and actually flanks the flank to get the kill. That's a little bit of a mental game there between Renegade and Trippy. Renegade winning that battle, but it's good pressure yet again from OpTic Gaming. 2 dead here as they collapse on pipes as well.
Grapple collected here by Lucid as well, and there's another little transfer of the ball back into pipes through that bat ledge. OpTic about to go into a lead here. It's extremely close between these 2 teams, but OpTic have managed to scrape a lead out. 2 dead though for them. The ball is down. Should be a trade coming in here. And it is indeed. The shock rifle once again transferred over, but look at the difference in this game, Andy. It's become extremely scrappy.
Trippy blowing the game open though with that kill on a nice little grapple as well. Here at game is tied right around the 55 mark. Let's get into a listen-in with OpTic Gaming.
One double second.
Baiting this camo, we gotta be careful.
One shot
One shot C-pot.
Yo, Nate, grapple weak Frosty, grapple weak Frosty. Watch out, Nathan, Frosty.
C plat, guys, going tower. C plat the tower with combo. Last guy's tower, get this camo. Last guy's still tower with combo. We have it. Just get out, Joey, just get out. I spot C plat, get out of elevator. Get out of elevator.
Roll 2.
Yo, caution, guys, caution.
Turn right. Chill. Watch out, top gold, watch out. Top tower half, Renegade. Top tower half. On the staircase right now, Joey. He's going to the ball.
I'm sneaky.
Yeah, good shit, Joey, good shit.
Ball guys weak. Watch out the ball, chill.
Yeah, Frosty.
Go, sneaky.
Go to weak Frosty. Go to watch out Frosty. In gold.
Watch out, sneaky.
Alright, just live it. We have tower control, Tommy. You're by yourself.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yo, caution weak, roll 2. Caution, watch out. Absolute caution along.
Batteries already. They're pushing on you guys. You guys can't tower. You guys can't tower.
You guys here. Two guys top A.
Got ball out.
Yeah, keep going. Good job. 2 guys top A. Good shit, Joey. Get out. Nice,
Joey.
Top A cat.
Top cat one, bottoming.
Last 2. Nice, Tommy. Try that kid, Tommy.
Let me talk to you about Trippy and what he's doing on the map at the moment. The trapeze artist, the shock rifle, the back smack, they cannot get near him.
And how about that one? I think we were all thinking the same thing as Trippy flies out of top A and someone's on mid-bridge. You're thinking to yourself, I hope he's gonna go forward, and he hits the back whack. It's a highlight reel play as OpTic Gaming looks now only 15 points away from closing out the round and the game.
With those kills, that might be enough to do it as well. 3 dead for FaZe Clan. Ball being picked up here by Formal, brought back to the safety of his teammates in Turbine. And if they can get this one to Elevator, if Formal can survive, maybe this would be game, but no, FaZe have something to say about it. They break through.
2 dead here for OpTic. Now make it 3 dead. It was the 1 spawner. They need to be careful here. Lucid with the game in his hands. He gets taken down. That's a clear burn on the camo. So an opportunity for FaZe to put more points on the board and maybe mount a comeback. OpTic Gaming is on the spawn trap. However, Formal answers back to even things up.
Rotation coming in, but cut off at the pass once more. Renegade has to pick up kills of gold here. He has to clear the way for Snakebite. Snakebite's forced to play ball as well. Formal picks up another. FaZe 2 dead. And FaZe, after doing so well to break, just couldn't find the time to get set up around the map and get a consistent hold together.
It is once again a great play call from OpTic Gaming to keep the pressure applied even when they were only 2 alive. You just saw Formal doing that from control, and his teammates come in at gold as well as Whirlpool to help out. Ball will be down. 65 seconds left on the clock. Only 1 hold required for OpTic Gaming to close this out.
Such tension in this game at the moment between the 2 teams. Because they know one mistake here and that could be the game going either to the hands of OpTic Gaming or into the hands of FaZe. Royal 2's gonna grab that ball. OpTic Gaming find themselves 3 dead.
Wow.
APG has managed to sneak his way up to the attic and do some damage, and Royal 2's in a really tough position here. He needs help from a teammate. There is Frosty to take down APG. He was the most important kill there for FaZe.
2 fall though for FaZe. It's just Royal 2 and Snakebite together. They're in pipes.
Snakebite
to
falls.
rotate now.
Formal, he breaks in. OpTic break in as well, and even though FaZe went into a lead, OpTic have the hold.
That's 2 dead for FaZe still. This could be the final hold here. Lucid just has to hold gold.
Frosty's the only player forward at the moment. He has to break in, and he has to break in now. The nades rain down. FaZe make the play, but it's not